Well, let me start this off again here. You know, the CIA, they have their way through propaganda and set it up to make you look like you have done a crime and you have not done a crime. Uh, they showed this on the news media about the 747. This was God speaking to me. This is where He speaks to all of us, but we don't consider these parts. These are the little foxes that get into the grapevine and destroy the tender roots that God tells us concerning our faith. These are things that the CIA use, the little small things which we don't consider. These are the things that they set up an ambush with us. Whatever is your smallest addiction, they use it to set up an ambush. You don't even have to have an addiction, but you still have to make sure that you know where you go and where you come, and make your face visible as possible out there into the world. Make him work. Don't be a foolish man and don't consider them, not consider them little points, and let him come and set and create a pitfall, a snare trap. It's one thing to have an addiction, and because you have become so famed and you're rich, you gonna come out, you gonna go out there with your fame and money, and this is the first thing they can trap you with to make it look as you done something you're not. Or they'll cause you to fall by putting these people in front of you, and because of your addiction, you fall to these things. Well, before I imprison myself in home. They sit up and look and wonder why. How come you don't come out? Well, I don't come out because the mindset of you and the people they brought here. So you're using this against me. The fabricated lie. I'm damned if I do come out, and I'm damned if I don't come out. I have evidence that they used my grandchildren against me to fabricate something. And when they did this here, they found out where I sleep in the house and everything there, and they was poisoning me and giving me a laboratory sickness. This comes from the witchcraft of the witches that's up on the face of this earth. They study the minds of people and know what will slowly kill him and what will don't. They use their witchcraft by creating these things and giving him a spraying in your window, putting it in through your gas meter or your water meter, and you will end up dying like arrows. Yeah. A few days ago, they showed this 747 about uh, October the 19th or not October 20th, where it came close to the Golden Gate Bridge. But the way the camera with the high power lens took it, it looked like the man pilot came across the Golden Gate Bridge in California. He banked the plane in somewhat to make it look as if the wingspan was about 2 or 3 feet from the bridge. And so they said in the news, this is how God talked to us. They went all over the internet, and then they wanted to know how come that pilot went this close to the bridge. And so they had to explain it to the people that this was an air show, that it didn't come across the Gate Bridge. It didn't come nowhere to near that mountain. But the man that had the camera on the ground, it came in front of these things, and the plane was it never was in any danger of striking the Gate Bridge, nor the mountain that they saw behind it. So when it said and done, these people that sit up and try to entrap me, try to make it look like I was doing something they not, they took and used the same thing about 2 days ago on me, similar to the 747 going to that Golden Gate Bridge. They had the drug dealers standing down here in the middle of the road, or they could not have been drug dealers. They could have been regular police. I can care less which one of them was, with their pants down. Standing in the middle of the road, they know that I had to stop for that stop sign coming across this road. About 2 days ago, the police is there, as if they watched my house, as if they hadn't had propaganda lies that I was dealing in drugs. And I don't do no drugs because I don't serve their God. I don't serve their stinking God. I don't serve their God. Ain't nothing their God could do for me. He can say, I'm a servant of Jesus Christ. He is not a servant of Jesus Christ when he tried to do this. So I get to the stop sign. The other black guy down at the road, I stay on Ash Street. I'm going to tell you exactly where I stay. Coming from the school. He sitting there standing there with a camera like he wasn't doing nothing. But it's my belief that he stepped out with that camera, and when I got there, these guys standing there in the street. And when I get there, I stop for the stop sign. But he takes a picture just like that man took a picture of that aircraft coming across that Golden Gate Bridge to make it look like these guys were selling drugs to me. Because these guys wanted to making a drug sign to me after they stepped out the road and I come across. These things, it irritates you, but being a man of God and you see these things happen, you sit and wonder, it doesn't matter what they did to that man or what part they gave that man his authority, the Antichrist. We all came over here on the same boat. We came over here as slaves from Africa. But why would you stand there and you let that man use you as a vessel to try to create a situation to make cause you to fabricate a lie on this man to try to take his freedom? And I be trying my best to avoid these people, but every time I go and come, even though I stay in his house, most I call that imprison myself. And when I go, there be ambush set up some kind of way that I don't understand why they did this thing. But when God had them to show this Boeing 747 baking in front of this Golden Gate Bridge, and 2 days later, after these 3 men with beards on stood in the middle of the street and made that gang sign towards me when I got, they know I don't mess with them people. They know I don't mess with truth. Because they see me, I'm the old man, and I don't screw with people that age in no kind of way, no kind of fashion. I put out my grandchildren because they used him with a camera and to make it look like I'm doing something I was not. So I don't live by nobody. I don't let nobody help me. I don't let nobody shake my hand. But they're gonna make it look as if I'm making a drug deal by taking a camera. This is exactly what I believe they were doing. But it is not going to intimidate me. Our boys, they trap. And those that I run into today, I see a trap me. So, well, we got your picture down to the hell with you. You got a picture. Because when I was going to walk to McDonald's in the night, I decided I'd get up every night and go get me something to eat and wouldn't have to mess with these people down here. This was about a month or 2 ago. About 4 o'clock as I was going, they had the speed mill out there about 3:30, well, about 3:30, 4 o'clock between there, standing up in the middle of the street. I went past her, fast as I can. Went to McDonald's, got me something to eat. I didn't come back around that route. I quit going and get me something to eat. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you, the people sitting up there saying Israel this and Israel that. Yes, Israel this and Israel that. If you is a prophet of God, true prophet of God, they're going to try to fabricate lies with you, and Satan's going to set up ambushes and traps to try to entrap you to make it look as if you're doing something when you're not.